Hey y'all, welcome back to Pure South Pastures. It's been a minute, been a long while. I think it's been a month since I posted, and I apologize for that. It's just been busy, but everybody's busy, right? So no excuses there. Just been a season, but as you can see, the cows behind me are eating on some hay that I just rolled it off that trailer right there. I pitchforked that stuff back on the trailer because I'm going to take that to the sheep in just a minute. Got some cool stuff to show you. It's crazy. The last time I did a video, I was bundled up head to toe, had the whole thing on my head, cover my face with a face mask, all that because it was so cold. And now look at me. It's February and it is unseasonably warm, and I'm not complaining because I don't want to fight the ice and all that stuff. And we're growing grass. You can't tell it very much right here, but other places on the farm, we've got grass. It's some places it's 6 inches tall. So thankful for that ryegrass growing. But you can see the cows are behind me. They're tearing up the hay, and um, I'm feeding a bale every other day. I'll come roll out a bale, and then so tomorrow I'll move the fence, let them graze. What they want of that old rank stockpile that's there is not a lot. It's not very good, but I've got a protein supplement for them, and then I come back and the next day I'll roll out hay. Try not to roll out hay on the I don't want to move the fence and then roll out hay on it because I want them to eat that first and then come back and roll hay out on it. But anyway, you can see behind me, we've been traipsing across here every day, and they're putting down a lot of manure, a lot of urine. They're eating what they want of it. It's pretty rank, but they're doing it. I actually got the gun on the four-wheeler today because this is crazy. My neighbor's farm's right back here behind me. Earlier this week, I was out here. I came out here across one field, came across here with the four-wheeler, rolled out a bale of hay. After I rolled out the bale of hay and was kind of doing around with the cows or whatever, I looked right over here, and in that field right over there, there was a coyote laying down, just hunkered down like I probably just wasn't paying attention. He was probably laid down there the whole time. My livestock dog ran past him, which was crazy, and then came back this way. And anyway, it's just I heard him howling this morning, so I don't know if he's sickly or if he's just hanging out in this area. I did lose a bottle lamb this week, and I'm not sure if somebody they're kind of out by the road, so I'm not sure if somebody picked it up or there's no sign. I don't see any sign of a coyote or something getting it, but as small as it was, they could have picked it up and hauled it off a long way before any of that ever happened. But we do have a bunch of lambs to see today, so I'll show you some calves, some lambs, how everybody's doing, and we'll get caught up here on the farm. We got a lot of projects going today, so I'll bring you along for those as well. Haha. Look, that calf decided it's going to lay down in the bed. I left a pretty large bit of hay there. Looking at its ear, it may have a little bit of lice. I haven't seen lice on any other cows, but that one's ear's got a little bare spot on it, so it was the calf that was laying right there. It took off now, but I was going to get around these little guys and let you see the new additions to our herd. Let's see. Sorry for there they are. Hey, y'all. Hey. You can see that's pretty good consistency for cow pies in the wintertime. That's because I've given them the protein. But yeah, here's all the little guys back here. They're mostly girls. Actually, out of last year's calf crop and this year's, we've only had one male. So one bull calf. Kind of interesting. What do you think, girl? What do you think? Cows have lost some. They've lost some condition this winter, and I'm pushing them hard. I mean, their animal performance isn't terrible, but I am pushing them hard. I know I am. Um, I know they're going to gain weight this spring. Interesting video by Addison Ranch. I'd encourage you to go check out. I watch that. They post a video every Saturday morning, and love their videos. They're in Oklahoma, and they're doing a grass-based system only with Mashona cattle, but they also have Spanish goats. And he did a great video on the natural cycle is for them not to be propped up, so that they continue to keep the same amount of condition all year long, but that there is a natural drop in the wintertime, not in a way that hurts them. I don't want unhealthy animals, but they're going to lose some condition in the wintertime as they're eating on hay. It's what bison would have done, buffalo, and so uh, we expect a little bit of that. I'm not sure about this heifer right here, man. She's lanky, a little tall. We'll see how she fills out. She's fuzzier than anything else I have too, which we'll see what the second year is like on her. But she may be one that we cull from the herd. Not sure. So far, I'm not crazy about her, but um, we'll see. We just kind of sometimes they'll surprise you and they'll fill out a little later on. Some of you guys probably know more about that than I do, but what I've seen is that well, there's a cow here that maybe this one right here. I almost culled her. No, it's that one. That one right there. I almost culled her because I didn't like her as a calf, as a little heifer. And then as she got older, she just filled out. She's a really good mom. She's keeps good body condition. She's a good cow. So you can see some of these cows they're dropping quite a bit of weight. So anyway, keeping the protein to them. This is some pretty decent hay. It's not incredible hay, but it's pretty decent. So they'll fill up on it today. All right, so when we go take some of this hay to the sheep, we'll show you all the new lambs. We just had a new lamb yesterday, and so I'm selling my ram because I have a bunch of his daughters. So our neighbor's going to buy him, and I'll be in the market for another one later on in the year. So, all right, let's go see the sheep. All right, y'all, I'm over here with the sheep, and I threw off a little bit of the hay. I'm trying to cover these muddy spots as we come in the gate here. Obviously, when it rains, and we've had a lot of rain, man. And so you kind of mud up some of these areas. I've got look at all these lambs, man. We got lambs everywhere. They are. I love this little lamb. This little. I don't know if you ever filmed like this, but everything's backwards. So the little brown lamb there is so cute. And got a few more ewes that are gonna lamb. We've lost some. Like I said, we lost the bottle lamb was a lamb that it was a twin. Mom rejected it, and we frustrating because we spent so much time feeding that thing. We kept it out here with all the sheep, and it stayed with them. And Knox took good care of it, kept it close. Knox is back there chilling. But I don't know. Yesterday morning, I came out to feed it early, and it was gone. So it's frustrating. But it was about this size right here. I mean, it was growing really well. It was strong. I don't know what happened to that. And then I had another ewe that was, she had two large lambs. She had trouble giving birth and died this week. So that really stinks. The rest of them have done really well. Everybody's had twins. This one back here was just born yesterday. I don't know if you can see back there in the very back. So there's a little bitty lamb back there. That ewe had a lamb that was paralyzed. So it's been some problems with lambing. Overall, I'm grateful for the lambs we have. They seem to be doing really well. I mean, I'm not supplementing the sheep any, just except for like mineral and salt. But not doing anything else other than that, and uh, they're tearing up the hay, obviously. But the lambs are so cute. I'll get you some footage of the lambs here. These are the first two born. First two lambs born on this farm. You can see that one has a little different color to it. This girl's a good mom. That ewe right there is a really good mom. She's done everything textbook. It's been incredible. I threw some of these cedar branches. We cut them anyway, and so I just threw them over here, and they nibble on them. That's kind of a natural dewormer, but I see them nibbling on them just about daily. The ram is scratching, man. He's not worried about eating right now. He's using that trailer. I don't remember if I told you another sheep struggle. I had two ram lambs that I was going to process, and the big ram, and I wasn't going to process him, but I was going to process the two, and they were about 8 months old. And I had some video of it, but I think I decided, I don't remember, but I think I decided not to post it because it just wasn't a good look. But I saw the big ram and the little ones kind of headbutting a little bit, and I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I've seen them do that a lot. But I was out here working, and I turned around, and right over there, the younger ram, one of them that was ready for processing. Matter of fact, I'm taking the other one Monday, and this is Friday. It was dead. It just, I mean, they hit heads hard enough that it just killed over and was kicking his legs, and so we processed him here on the farm. But that surprised me, kind of a learning experience, and just making sure that probably need to separate. And as they get older and they start trying to fight for breeding rights or dominant, just trying to become dominant, establishing dominance. I guess I don't know if that's common or not, but that's what happened, and it just really stinks. I had that thing sold too, so anyway, just had to say, hey, I don't have him anymore. I can't do that because I can't sell off the farm if it's not inspected. So anyway, so the sheep have been, there's been a little stuff going on with them. Overall, I'm still happy with them, but there's just been some stuff, some learning curves, some stuff going on. So we'll figure it out. Show you Knox here. Hi, bud. Hey, Bubba. Well, huh? Hi, buddy. Let me back out a little bit. Hi, boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he is. I had some video that I didn't share of Knox with a yoke on. I made a yoke out of PVC because he started developing a bad habit of getting on the porch. So it started when it was really cold and rainy, and I understood that, him wanting to be there. And so I couldn't fault him because it was really, really cold and raining, but it just, if you allow them to do something that's a bad habit, they're just going to continue to do it. And that's what he did. He continued to come up to the house and was sleeping on we have some outdoor furniture there, and he was sleeping on a little couch up there. And I would run him off, and he would, when we were gone during the day, he'd come back up there. So anyway, just a bad deal. And so I had to train him to stay with the sheep. He would come out here most of the time at nighttime, but sometimes I would wake up in the morning, and he had sometime in the middle of the night come back up to the porch. That's not his job. He's got to be out here with the sheep because our sheep are unprotected without him. And so Texas A&M has a livestock project. You might have seen them. I recommend a livestock guardian dog project. I'd recommend that you look them up on the YouTube. But they had plans for a yoke made out of PVC. It's a triangle that goes around his neck that he can't. It's so big he can't get through the fence. I'll show you a picture. He can't get through the fence, and so it kept him right here where I had him contained. I really didn't like it because I mean, immediately when I put it on, just like any dog does, his demeanor changed. He didn't like it. Who wants that big, something big around your neck all the time? But it's what I needed to do to keep him here. And since then, he's not come back to the porch. He stayed out here with the animals, and it broke him of that. And so I've got that in my back pocket as a tool to use when we get other dogs to add to with him. Um, that'll always be something that we have to be able to keep them contained in an area. We also have the tire. I told you about that before. It's a small tire that we can hook onto them with a chain, and that keeps them. It slows them down enough if they're chasing animals or trying to play too much, or if they're running off. All of that just kind of, those are tools that they're not fun to use, and you don't want to use them for too long of a period of time. But they they're necessary and surely helpful when you need them. And so I left that on him for about 10 days, and I could tell it was starting to make him a little bit sore. He wasn't breaking the skin or anything, but just making him sore. He was frustrated with it. I took it off of him just to kind of observe how he did, and he did great. Stayed right here where he needed to. And so he still roams a little bit during the day. I'm okay with that. I'm just guarded about the road. I'm nervous about the road, but I don't know that I'm ever going to keep him fully contained within the fence where he can slip out on barbed wire. He doesn't mess with electric fence, but if there's barbed wire, he'll slip through it. But his um, his everyday routine is to stay with the sheep. So he's here. He might leave and roam for a little bit during the day, but he's going to come right back here and be with them. So, and I've never known him to be out roaming at nighttime. He's always right here with the sheep close. So that's what we need, and he's a good dog. This lamb is around 24 hours old, and seems to be doing really well. Sleeping right now. Mom's taking good care of it. So see, she's bagged up good. I've seen the lamb nursing. Everything seems to be going good with her. I hate that I lost the other one. Actually, a neighbor took that other lamb, and she's going to try to see if she can rehab it. We'll see. Um, I don't know that there's a lot of hope for it, and she didn't know either. But we'll give it a try, or she'll give it a try and see what she can do with it. Everybody's looking pretty good. Knox is laid out. Hey, boy, you laid out? Huh? You laid out? Oh, he's a good boy. He laid out. Look, you want me to rub his belly? You want me to rub your belly? Oh, you asking me to rub your belly? Okay, Bubba. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go, buddy. There you go. You good. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video today. Look at that. I'm telling you, there's some places it's just really, really getting green. Right up here is really green. Still a long way away from grazing that green grass. We have a really bad problem with buttercup here. And so this year we're going to try to let the grass get a good jump on the buttercup. Hopefully it'll shade some of that out. Before we go today, I want to just talk to you really quickly about a mindset. There's a certain mindset that you have to be able to raise livestock, to be able to homestead or farm or ranch. And I think it's easy to watch YouTube and have this romanticized, glorified idea of what this is all about. And there are wonderful parts about it. We wouldn't do it if there wasn't, right? This gets in your blood and you just love it. You love the animals, you love the processes, you love the restoring the soil and all those things. It's all just an amazing, amazing process, and I'm thankful that we get to do it. I also recognize and understand now more than ever that every day is another challenge in this world, in this arena. And I think that's in life in general, but I think it's easy to watch some people on YouTube and all they ever tell is the wonderful side of all of this, and they don't show the struggle, the battle. They don't show the ram that fought another ram and killed it, and you're left there with an animal that you had sold, but you got to deal with it yourself. They don't show the lamb that's born paralyzed. You know, all of this stuff. Um, Tractor problems, didn't go like you thought it was going to. Your animals get out, and your neighbor calls you while you're at work. I mean, just all kinds of stuff all the time. So every day's a new challenge. Every day's a problem. Um, and so, you know, it's. I don't say that in a negative way. I'm not whining about it. I'm just saying it takes a mindset to say every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to face new challenges. And that's what this lifestyle is. We're fixing problems all the time. Today, there are 10 problems that I need to fix, and some of them probably won't get done, and they'll roll over to the next day, and we'll just triage them and take them down one at a time as we go. And so there are fences that need to be fixed. I got gaps in places where I've got to go back and repair those. I've got stuff that I've just been letting, you know, get by for a while. I got to fix some chicken tractors before chickens come in. It's just always something. And so uh, it's a mindset though. You gotta have the right mindset in all of this, and just realize that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just the reality of it. It doesn't mean that um, you know, that I don't want to do this. It's just it's challenges every day, and it's a hill to climb. I like what one guy said, and I use this all the time. Uh, Everything good in life is uphill, right? You don't coast into anything. Tell me what you just coast into that's wonderful. You know, that's just amazing. It's just this wonder. You don't. And so to have an awesome herd of livestock, to have a farm that's functioning well, to have all of your systems and processes down, you know, to improve soil, to improve the land, uh, to to have calves and lambs and babies that are born healthy, all of that, it's all processes and challenges and stuff that you have to work toward. And so anyway, that's just kind of my thoughts today. We've been facing a lot of challenges, and it seems like they mounted up and piled on top of each other at one time. It's one of the reasons I haven't done a lot of videos lately. It's just been a lot. And so but I don't retreat from that. I don't run from it. I'm not even going to sulk in it. I'm just going to recognize that's what it is, right? It is what it is. We face the challenges. And on the days when we're standing out here and we're watching animals graze green grass and everything's going great and they're slicked off wonderfully, and they're having calves, and you know, when all of that is, when everything is clicking and it's all going well, we look back on these moments when it seems like problems piled on, and we say it's all worth it. It's I'm not a golfer, but I've played enough golf to know you can hit a whole bunch of bad shots, but when you finally hit that good one, it makes all of them worth it, right? Like all the frustration is worth it. And so, anyway, just wanted to speak to you. If you're new into this, or if you're frustrated right now, if you're struggling and in the problems and the challenges, um, lean into it. Uh, be here for it, right? If you can't do that, then you probably don't want to live this life. But if you can, then you'll get to reap the benefits of it too. So that's the beautiful part of it, and that's what we all love. And that's the story most people are telling on YouTube. So I just want to tell you the other side of the story. If we go back to old Paul Harvey, the rest of the story is every day's a challenge. And didn't mean to bring you down today, just a reality check for us all. And if we can get it right up here, and we can wake up every day ready for that, then when the challenges come, it won't be a downer. It'll be the mountain that we're climbing, um, and the summit that we get to experience. So hey, I'm glad you joined me today. Thanks for letting me just share some thoughts with you too, as well as showing you the animals. And sorry it's been so long since I posted. I'll try to be more consistent, because I'd love for you to regularly join us on the channel. And if you have any thoughts, questions, comments, this content would help anybody that you know, or if anybody would be interested in it, I'd appreciate you sharing it. God bless you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.